Belgium Brussels 1890.
Why are you living Paris?
Because the cost of living here in Paris is very high, and the gay social life in the city is hampering my literary works.
Sure, isn't it because you're running away from a girl in London?
Of course not. The prices here are just really high.
Well, then you can stay in my place without paying any rent.
Thank you, but no thanks, my friend.
January 281,890 Rithal left Paris for Brussels for two reasons. The first reason is the cost of living in Paris was very expensive. 2. The gay social in life of the city have hampered his literary works, especially the writing of his second novel Il Filibusterismo. Life in Brussels. He was accompanied by Jose Albert when he moved to Brussels. They stayed in a boarding house at 38 Rue Philippe Champagne. The boarding house is run by two Jacobi sisters named Suzanne and Marie. Rithal lived this house when he wrote his novel Il Filibusterismo in 1890 to 1891. He also wrote articles for La Solidaridad and letter for his family and friends. Articles published in La Solidaridad. During his sojourn in Brussels, Rithal wrote articles for La Solidaridad in defense of his oppressed people and to point out the evils of Spanish rule in the Philippines. He also spent his remaining time doing gymnastic in the gymnasium, target practice and fencing at the armory. While in Brussels, his article was published in La Solidaridad entitled Sobre la Nueva Ortografía de la Lengua Tagalog, the new orthography of the Tagalog language. In this article, he laid down the rules of the new Tagalog orthography. Rithal criticizes Madrid Filipinos for gambling. Rithal received news from Juan Yuna and Valentin Ventura that the Filipinos in Spain were destroying good name of their nation by gambling too much. Rithal wrote to M.H. del Pilar to remind Filipinos in Madrid that they did not come to Europe to gamble, but to work for their fatherland's freedom. The gambling Filipinos in Madrid were angry when they learned of Rithal's moralizing. They called him Papa Pope instead of Peep. Bad news from home. The Calamba agrarian trouble was getting worse. Don Francisco refused to pay higher rents imposed by the Dominican landlords. Dominican order filed cases to dispossess Rithal family of their land in Calamba. Relatives were deported Paciano. Antonio Lopez, husband of Narcisa Silvestre. Ubaldo Manuel Hidalgo. Presentiments of his death. He had bad dreams during the nights in Brussels. He feared he would not live long. He was not afraid to die, not until he finished his second novel. In a letter to M.H. del Pilar, Rithal wrote sad presentiments of sorts. Me though, I do not give them entire credence. In my childhood, I had a strange belief that I would not reach 30 years of age. I am preparing myself for death. L'Homme ever ready is my true name. Preparation to go home. We have only once to die. And if we do not die well, we lose the opportunity, which will not again be presented to us. Rithal. Thank you for watching.